We actually caught this guy messing around, saying goodbye. We'll do something differently. Thank you. Give you guys a little show.
Let's catch him up. Woo! With Catch 'em All Fishing with Zak Catchem. Look at this fish. Catch 'em up.
So I had a moment to gather myself. I'm good, guys. I appreciate all love and support. I'm sure that you guys are as heartbroken as I am.
It's my fault.
But what I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all these Plecos and stuff. So it's tough because I have another ecosystem, and all these ecosystems are perfectly balanced to work within each other and not, you know, I don't want these fish to eat each other. So it's tough to figure out what you're going to do. Luckily, I do have another property where I could keep these for a slight time being and then have an idea, like figure it out, take my time. So that's what I'm going to do with the Plecos, and I think I'm going to take that gar and that beautiful, beautiful Oscar, and I'm going to move them over to my mom's pond. That Oscar will help thin out all the invasives that get sucked up by the pump and trapped in that pond. So I have all these beautiful fish. Some of these guys are caught, some of these guys are bought, but I am very happy that they are alive. These guys are good. And if you don't remember, all these little albinos, the smaller ones, we actually bought these guys, and now they're so big.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, some of them are fully grown. They're different species. Just beautiful, beautiful fish. And someone like this, which we've had for years, we actually caught this guy messing around, making like a, I think it was some type of trap we made for cichlids or something. But I remember catching this guy in a trap a million years ago. That's why he's a little different coloration, a little bit more spicy than the ones that you'd buy. But this is a true albino, wild caught Pleco. So sick. But look at him compared to this guy. So we bought this guy and we raised him up.
That's so funny.
Yeah. But check that out. The difference between a bought one and then a wild one. So this is an albino, but it looks like an albino. And then this guy is beautiful, a beautiful albino. So we're gonna keep these guys close to home, all the albinos, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the other Plecos and put them in our other pond. This guy's so sick.
That's so dope, dude.
So beautiful. You know, things like this happen, you want to just curse the world, give up, but you don't. Take a deep breath, you know, give yourself a half an hour, collect yourself, figure it out. Some people it takes a half an hour, some people it takes a couple years, but either way, the faster you get over it, stop crying about it, and keep it moving, the faster you get back on your feet, the faster you'll be happy. Look at these fat things. Oh, come here, come here, come here, fatty. Come here. The faster you can go back to smiling again. Because I guarantee you, fish die, people die, dogs die. I've had all those happen in my life. Ow! Ow! And I'm still here and I'm still gonna keep smiling. So that's what you guys should do too. That's right. All right. Okay, come here. It's fatty. Look at that. Look at the patterns on that one.
Wow.
That was actually unique.
It's so beautiful. All these Plecos are beautiful.
Like a hybrid.
I know. One more. One more and then this pond is done for.
OG cleaning crew.
Yeah. Can't forget this pond was completely green. The walls, these Plecos, this cleaning crew has done such an amazing job along with the koi to break up all the algae. This pond doesn't even look that old. And this has been running for years now. All right, stay there. Okay. Last one. Survive. No oxygen over 10 hours with all the dead fish and ammonia spikes, the nitrates and everything else. Saying goodbye to this era of this pond. I will do something differently. I actually have 2 fish coming in, so they need a home. All right, so that's gonna dry out. As you guys can see, this is the felt bottom that held this thing together for a while. And I'm gonna get rid of that. But now this will have the opportunity to drain all that nasty fish water. You can still see some gunk from it. And whatever this thing was growing on the side, finally get rid of that. Looks like a big old mushroom. Might be a chicken mushroom. Nah, I don't think so. Poor little cockroaches and stuff that was underground. Look at these guys. Poor dudes. They were freaking, they're like, please help me. They'll be able to swim out. They'll do okay. And to be honest, it's better to have your pond green. But to see the fish, you know, you want your plecos to clean everything up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them in our side pond right now.
It's a squad.
Yeah, these guys together, they're the best cleaning team I've ever had. Like, there was not an ounce of algae anywhere. So it's gonna continue to give them some water. You got some work to do. He is a pellet eater, and so is that Oscar. So they should be great. Come on, buddy. Hop in here really quick. And where's my Oscar? Right here. Swimming around already, looking super healthy. They had a nice bit of time to relax, and now we're moving. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take them over there to the koi pond, where they're probably gonna live the rest of their really, really happy life. It's crazy that that gar just become a normal gar. It's so weird. All right, and that's that. That's that. All right, and we're gonna take those over there right now. As you can see, this is all drying up already. That should take care of itself, and once this is dry, I'm gonna take this whole thing down and start over somehow. Come on, guys. Oh. No plecos, please. Only these two, thank you. Hop in. Pretty much. And now, what I could do, and I'm thinking about doing, is I could put the plecos in here, but I like having all of that. See all of this, all that algae down there. If you notice, if this pond shuts off, these pacu take so much oxygen, and they're so big. All these guys down here, it's insane how big they are. They're right up next to the camera. And honestly, if the pump shut off, which I've had it shut off before, with all of this algae, it'll keep them alive a lot longer because the algae does produce oxygen. So these guys will stay here, continue to grow strong, and live happily. I'm gonna take these guys around the corner. Come on. Look at this. It's a horde of iguanas.
They're everywhere. Oh, you got real close to that one, buddy.
These guys are all good. We actually have an arowana growing out over here too. So, and that's that. Come on. Come on. How about? I want to get out of the net. And they'll be perfectly fine in here. That thing looks so cool. And that's that. See, if you guys notice, there's just so much algae on the rocks here because we don't have as many plecos. And all the edges, there's a bunch of little plants that have the roots in the edges, and just having that little bit of plant life just does wonders to keep these things alive. And that's all there is to it. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do with these guys, actually, I'm gonna give you guys a little show. I'm gonna show you guys what it's like before and after the cleanup crew. Now, like I was saying before, I don't like having this cleaned up, but I'm gonna just show you guys how strong and how much damage these plecos can do on algae. Because luckily for this side of town, this pond is monitored 24/7, 365. With that step ladder right there, they have plenty of places to run away. And honestly, they just get really well fed, these pacu. Ton of little fish for them to chew on. I doubt they would ever chew on the plecos. Plecos don't taste good, trust me, I've tasted them. So guys, that's what we're gonna do here with the pleco side of town. Stay tuned for the next episode, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to figure something out. I've never had a loss this devastating before. I've had losses, you know, I've already shed tears. I've already come to come to grip with the facts of what happened. You know, you take a deep breath and keep moving on, keep pushing forward, guys. You know, no matter what anyone says to you, no matter how much, you know, you got haters, but believe me, I have plenty of them. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to see what's going on. These guys will stay out here. Catch them all.
Catch them up. Catch them up.